Now, I was honestly very surprised to see that the roamer in this game was actually Guinevere, since I feel like no one really uses her in Rome. And I was like, finally, something different. Because I feel like Guinevere works just as well as a tank, especially considering her chain CC and how destructive it can be in the right hands. Now, the enemies have a lot of late game potential, meaning if this game is dragged out, they'll probably win. Usually, I always start off by helping our jungler and then place a trap in the corresponding middle bush. However, I messed up my rotation this time, so I'll be placing the traps after helping our jungler. That way I won't waste too much time. Now, this Guinevere actually leveled up her first skill first, so we don't really have to worry about her second skill knockup. Forcing out battle spells really early into the game is really good, because the next time you gank them, they'll probably be in a bad spot. What I like to do with Selena in the early game, especially since I don't have my second skill, is hide in bushes and give vision. I always like to stay hidden and watch for opportunities. Especially if you have vision on the enemy jungler, you can tell your team where they are and if they use their retreat. Or if you see anything important, then you can also let your team know about those things as well. Now, I will admit, this arrow was kind of embarrassing. There were two enemies really close and I still missed. However, we should not panic, but instead focus on another thing. Their roamer is missing, and I'm trying to ping it to my team. Now, what I thought over here was that the moment that Lucas attacks Guinevere, she would jump. However, it did not seem to be the case. Sometimes I feel like I overthink my arrows, and I oftentimes end up missing those. By the way, this is a really good bush to snipe from, especially if you know there are no enemies over here. But it could be a risky bush, so make sure it's safe before entering. It's unfortunate that our jungler died here, especially since the turtle is about to spawn. Now, a tactic I like to do in general is to fake my recall. I knew the minions had vision on me, although I was still in the bush, and this Clint probably thought I actually went back to base. Apparently, this Clint's waist sized down and turned into a 0-inch waist. Our favorite skinny king. When you know your marksman is coming back to their lane, make sure to hold their minions in cases like this, so the minions won't die before your marksman gets back there, and they won't lose any farm. Now, here I was waiting for Nana. I thought that she would be clearing her lane, but apparently she was not here. Again, very risky to be attacking while under tower, because if Guinevere jumps me, I'm screwed. Since I threw my arrow kind of early, and my ult wasn't on cooldown, I decided not to jump her. I didn't really know if she had her second skill or not, and I definitely don't want to risk dying. When going back to base, always make sure you place a trap. It's better having some traps around the map. You never know when they might come in handy. I had a feeling Guinevere would not use her second skill, so I had no issue trying to attack her. She was obviously trying to jump our jungler. Here I was trying to cut them off. However, I got kind of impatient. Now, I'm not 100% sure. You guys can tell me in the comments below. But I'm pretty sure Alice screwed up when she threw her first skill. Because she obviously couldn't teleport to the bush. And it was basically an easy stun for me. Kinda crazy how everyone's surviving at 1 HP.
Take care of your fragile soul. Darkness is
Now, I didn't know where the Guinevere was, and I thought that she was still around the mid lane somewhere. So I cleared the mid wave to force her to come out. However, she was still missing, so I just took the turret instead. It's always so nice when the enemies flicker into your arrow. Although I'm low HP, I want to still try to support my team because I'm not going to be attacking at close range. I'm giving all of the enemies haircuts. Like it's not even...
I was vulnerable once, but never again.
You know, I'm very surprised I hit that arrow because I never hit arrows in these middle bushes. I don't know if it's just like a me thing, but I swear, I feel like I'm cursed.
Reply or resist. Make your choice.
I'm firing arrows around to check for Guinevere. At this point, I didn't know where she was, and I don't want to get jumped by her. Amazing Guinevere flicker, but it's unfortunate that the game was already decided. I feel like Guinevere is also one of those really versatile characters because you can run her basically on anything. Any role works on her.